No to Midgar, because no.
I'm just using that as an example. I don't want Midgar.
I'm just saying that to anger all the Final Fantasy VII fanboys. Midgar sucks. Just kidding. I mean, to me it does, but anyways, no, I mean
we want Cocoon instead. No, I'm kidding.
Oh man, all I want is Balam. I want that walking.
Yeah, you want Balam Garden?
Yeah, I want that mobile walking army student station.
Well, now I want Sora in the uniform.
Oh, you know what? Don't say that. Man. Now I'm stoked. No, but like I mean, that was kind of their modus operandi from the very beginning. Was they said, yes, there's Final Fantasy characters in here. Yes, it borrows from that aesthetic heavily, but it's primarily a Disney game first.
Yeah.
Which is why, like, the closest we get to a Final Fantasy world is, like, Hollow Bastion, right?
Mm-hmm. Which is, like, a Kingdom Hearts specific world kind of thing. Like, Traverse Town, Twilight Town, is that the one that's called too? Twilight Town, and then Hollow Bastion / Radiant Garden. Mm-hmm. They're Kingdom Hearts specific worlds. Yeah.
But they're meant to, like, invoke more of that Final Fantasy feel. Mm-hmm. So
and that's why I have things like World of Final Fantasy, is that I can get that in that format. So yeah, I want to have Kingdom Hearts 3 announcements.
Honestly, all I want is really I just want to get a cutscene, some actual video of the Big Hero 6 world.
I really do too. I want to see that. Especially like the Dark Baymax. I really want to see how they're going to make that work, because the way that it sounds is that in these worlds we're actually going to have their heroes turned into Heartless, and Baymax is one of the examples for that. And that would be amazing to me, because they hinted at it in Kingdom Hearts 2 quite a bit, and then nothing really came of it. Okay, we're not going to worry about this one, but there's another one that we can take on, and because when we went down to the basement area, we actually restored power to an elevator.
Oh yes,
and I have a feeling that we can go down there and get more stuff.
Up to the courtyard now.
Yep.
Okay.
Actually, you want to know what I'll bet? These 3 objects, because I'll bet that there's a stone object, a stone and metal object, and a metal object, and that's what opens up Lisa's area.
Oh, hey, yeah.
So there we go. The other announcement that I would like to see is Nintendo's obviously doing the hinting for Metroid. I'd like to see what they're aiming for.
Metroid.
I don't think it's going to happen.
Metroid and Mother. I would either be really stoked to see.
See, part of me thinks Reggie's just trolling the Mother fans.
I think Reggie's just getting people to shut up is what he's doing.
Yeah.
He's like, ask me in a year. And like he just went home. He's like, oh, thank God, nobody's gonna ask.
Thank God, nobody asked about it.
Nobody's gonna ask me about this for a year now.
Exactly. And then next year he's like, okay, now I'm prepared. Now I can deal. Oh crap, I went down the wrong way. But that's okay. And then the other thing too is, so moving on into the next question is obviously the Switch. I guess this person wasn't listening on the podcast where you actually admitted this. Have you pre-ordered a Switch? Are you excited for it? And if you have pre-ordered it, what did you pre-order?
I am 100% on the Switch hype train right now. I did pre-order. I pre-ordered. What do you mean? Like what? I guess.
Like what games? What stuff did you pre-order?
Gotcha. Oh, hey, look at that! Yay!
Yay!
Can we get in though?
Can we use it? Yay! Okay. We can use it. This works now.
So I pre-ordered the standard gray model.
Oh, you got a... No, that's right. You went Amazon, so you got a choice. I went for a GameStop pre-order. I guess I'll get that choice.
My friend pre-ordered it from GameStop, and he got
the employees colors. Literally told me that you could not pre-order a specific console because they didn't know how many they were going to get.
So it might have been different for my friend, but he did his online though at GameStop.
Gotcha.
So he chose. I think he got like a bundle too, because the neon colors were only in a bundle. But what was it gonna? Gaming works that way.
I busted his head open. I don't have to worry about him becoming a Crimson Head. Crap.
I was gonna say, but so I got the standard gray model. Pre-ordered Breath of the Wild. Honestly, that's kind of it. I mean, I pre-ordered also like a carrying case for it. Because I am gonna be taking this baby around with me.
Exactly.
Which is gonna make reviewing really hard. Like, not reviewing, capturing footage because like I'm afraid that I'm gonna get something capture worthy while I'm on the bus. Like,
no, you and me have already talked about this. Like that's my prime worry as well.
Yeah, because I'm just gonna be like, oh wait, look at there's a battery.
Yep, there is, and there's a big battery, so that opens up the courtyard area.
I meant the big battery. I didn't notice the little one.
Oh yeah, there's a little battery pack, and then there's also magnum rounds and grenade shells in here.
Oh, great.
Let's go look for a box so that we can come and collect all this stuff.
but yeah, so that's kind of that's my only issue with the complaint, which is not like an issue I would have if I didn't like review games, right? But I do, and so I do. But I mean that's it. I mean I've pre-ordered Mario Kart Deluxe. I've pre-ordered Mario Odyssey, and Splatoon 2, but none of those games are gonna come out till
not yet.
Whatever. And look at me just fueling to pre-order culture. Great.
Don't pre-order. I'm gonna pre-order like 6 things.
I'm gonna pre-order the hell out of this shit. Sorry.
So here's an additional question that I wanna ask, and that is, how do you feel about possibly taking your Switch to work, or because you've admitted there are a couple of days where you take the bus. Do you feel worried about doing that, or
like I said, my only real worry is that stupid complaint I have where I'm afraid that I'm gonna be playing it on the bus, and like there will be a moment, like a really cool cutscene, I'll be like, this would have been perfect to use in the review. Dang it.
And then you can't like you clamber to try and recreate it and it's not working.
Right. Which has happened to me, that happened to me with when I did my Can We Talk About Devil May Cry. I was describing a really cool combo I had done in the game where like you were fighting like a bunch of demons, and like it was a really cool combo I did, and I used like 90% of the weapons in my arsenal. It was like really cool. I didn't capture the footage for it, and I tried to recreate it, and I couldn't, so I just had like text on the video that was like, I couldn't capture this, I'm sorry. So that's like my complaint, right? Other than that, I mean, I don't really have any big worries with it. I'm getting the carrying case because I don't trust like the Joy-Con, like the joysticks getting caught and stuff, like in my backpack.
Yeah,
like that's the thing. I don't want to just throw it in my backpack because I'm afraid like a cable or like a pocket or something is gonna like grab onto the joystick, and then that'll ruin that. Forever
ruin it. Forever. Yeah. Because I just wanted to add in another forever there.
Right. But I mean, I don't have any qualms. Do you have any qualms about like carrying it, taking it around with you?
I actually kind of do, but it's just because of, you know, I can still remember like when a console starts out brand new for like the first 6 months, that's when you have that worry because people are literally like killing each other to get it, and I never understand that concept. And so with something that's portable, because I still remember like it was a friend of mine, and he had the 3DS brand spanking new, and he actually had it stolen in his workplace.
Oh.
Somebody actually broke into his locker, knew he had and the only thing that was stolen was the 3DS. So it was pretty obvious to tell who the culprit was the guy he had talked to about the 3DS.
Yeah.
But at that point, it's like, yeah, that crap happens.
Yeah.
So I have my worries, but I don't necessarily need to worry about that too much.
As far as something like that, yeah.
The most I have to worry about is, well, my baby gets baby food on it, you know. That's what I have to worry about.
Actually, as a parent, I would be super worried about a child like playing with it and breaking the Joy-Cons off.
Yes.
That would be like my biggest worry.
That's why she's not going to get access to it just yet. I love my daughter, but yeah, she's at a very young age, and really she's interested in the shiny. And so at that point, I love her dearly, but she ain't touching it anytime soon.
Yeah.
People can say what they want about me being a horrible parent and not wanting to share, but yeah, that's my thoughts on the matter. My pre-order is I got the Switch. I'm getting Breath of the Wild because I'm going to be doing a review on it, as well as an unboxing for the Switch. So that's happening.
Why?
Just for the heck of it. Just because, why not?
There's already 50 billion of them out.
There are now, yeah.
I don't. Why?
Well, I think me and Alex were talking about doing it just for Draken Shadow, because we've done it for the PS4 and the Xbox One.
So I have somebody else at work. We were talking about one of my friend Steve at work. He's also a YouTuber and a podcaster. I think one day I was just looking at my subscriptions list. I think it was on Thursday or Friday. And I was like, oh, God damn it. Oh, sorry. I'm swearing a lot more now. I apologize. I was like, he was like, oh, damn it. And he's like, what? I'm like, look at my subscriptions. There's like 7 Switch unboxings.
Yeah.
And then I think Game Explain, who I have a love-hate relationship with Game Explain.
Yeah.
I don't know if you.
I've subscribed to them, but I don't watch a whole lot of their stuff.
So, one of my biggest complaints with them is that like half their videos are just them re-uploading trailers from Nintendo.
Yeah.
Was half the time, but they've also done the whole unboxing, and then they were like, "Hey, we're gonna show you what the amiibos do in Breath of the Wild," and I was like, "Oh, this is gonna be cool!
This is awesome!"
I was genuinely because I don't have all the amiibos, so like that's one of those things where I was like, genuinely excited about, right? But they're like, except we're only gonna show you 3 of the amiibos, and we have to like black box the stuff that happens because it's a bunch of spoiler embargo things. And I was just, then why? Why are you even doing this? Why are you doing this video where you're gonna show me the thing that these things do? Except you can't because it's an embargo on the things. Why?
Why?
Stupid. Sorry, this makes me angry.
Yeah. I'm only gonna do it just because people are asking if we're gonna do it since we did it for the PS4 and the Xbox One.
Oh, that makes sense.
So we'll do it. But then I'm gonna do a review for Breath of the Wild because I want to be able to do it, and I have 1-2 Switch because I want to see if that's going to be as intriguing as Wii Sports was back in the day.
Here's the thing. I love Wii Sports.
Uh-huh.
I played it for like a year, like 2 years almost after it came out.
Oh, I played it longer than that, but
I never would have bought it.
I was one of those idiots that actually was like, I can make a workout routine out of this.
I would never have bought it as much as I enjoyed it. Never would have bought it if it hadn't been back then.
Yeah.
Even I mean, you could have like let me borrow the game for like a month, and I still would never have bought it. Regardless of how much I liked it, and that's kind of my opinion with 1-2 Switch. Is Switch should have been a pack-in title.
It kind of and I'll agree with that on that one.
Either that or ARMS. I mean, there's a lot of people that are saying both of them. I don't agree with that because Nintendo's got
because ARMS is actually getting a little bit more effort to it than 1-2 Switch, I think.
But I think one of them, I don't care which one of them should have been a pack-in title.
Yeah, because Nintendo's already got the reputation for doing that. Because Nintendo Land was a pack-in, wasn't it, for a while?
For Wii U, I think so.
Yeah, so you could have that happen, and then I've got spare set of Joy-Cons because obviously multiplayer, and the Pro Controller because I want to try the Pro Controller out.
Yeah.
Because one of my biggest concerns about the Switch is the Joy-Cons and whether or not I'm going to feel like I have too big hands for it. So that way I have a Pro Controller that I can play with.
I've heard people that have big hands say they're actually rather comfortable.
I hope so. I hope so. The other thing I'm worried about is I'm left-handed, and I'm really worried that this is going to, because I've already seen the left Joy-Con and it looks rather sharp on some edges. So I'm already worried if that's going to be a problem for me.
So I don't see your point.
Well, because it's going to be like flipped this way, so that the sharp end is going to be where the L and R are, and I'm worried that's going to present a problem for me.
What do you mean that's sharp? I don't
like. Well, the stuff that I saw from the unveiling made the edges where it links in kind of jagged, so I was worried that I was going to be like catching my fingers on them.
And it's going to be the same on both sides. I don't know what you'd be worried about.
See, this is why I want the thing in my hands, is so that I can say that.
Okay. Yeah. See, I kind of wanted to pick up the Pro Controller, but I hate that they've gone the.
Oh, okay. I needed the other object. That's why.
Don't you have it on you?
No, I have the metal object. I needed the stone and metal object.
I hate the fact that they've gone with the Xbox configuration. I hate it. I loved the the Wii U Pro Controller was one of my favorite controllers ever. Because I'm a sucker for symmetry.
Oh, the Wii U Pro Controller?
Yes.
Is that what you said? I like that one actually.
I like that. I hate the fact that they've gone with a Xbox configuration. It kind of bothers me a little bit.
Yeah, where one stick is above the other.
Yes.
And it's like weird. Yeah, that actually personally bugs me too. Now with the Switch, the other thing that we got asked was which franchises do you want brought to the Switch, and also as an addition, like, do you want franchises resurrected for it, and if so, what?
Yes. I mean, I guess if there's any franchise I want brought over to the Switch, it's gonna be Pokemon.
That's why I like the rumors of Pokemon Stars.
Yes, I want like an actual mainline Pokemon title or something along the lines of like XD and Coliseum. Something that would be great.
I just want it because I want to be able to have a console version of Pokemon. Like, I don't have to play it handheld if I don't want to.
Yeah. I think if there's anything I want resurrected,
I've heard a lot of people asking for like F-Zero to be brought back, but they were asking for that at the Wii U. And
they've been asking for that for a while.
The problem is that I think, unfortunately, the F-Zero team is probably just working on Mario Kart now.
Probably. I wouldn't be surprised if they were all over there. Honestly, but there's not a whole lot of stuff that I want resurrected that like other people don't want already. But I guess if I was like to shoot in the dark here, Advance Wars. I would love to see that.
I didn't even think about that.
I mean, I love Fire Emblem, so don't get me wrong. So I get my Advance Wars fixed. It's all the same team.
No, Fire Emblem was like the fantasy-based version, and then Advance Wars is like the sci-fi-based one, right?
Yeah.
So then at that point, that would be great.
Yeah. Advance Wars would be great. I mean, it fits well onto the whole portable aspect of it. Plus, on the Switch, you could do like high definition graphics and everything. I mean, that's just kind of me going like, if we, I mean, we're gonna get Fire Emblem, like that's been confirmed.
Yeah, we know we're gonna get that in 2018.
But I would love an Advance Wars because I think the last title they had introduced like Commander, like CO powers, and those were awesome. So,
a franchise that I would want resurrected. The problem is that a lot of the franchises that I want are going to be there anyway.
Right.
There's already been talk of Metroid, and I don't see a reason why they wouldn't do it. Zelda, Mario, they're already going to be there. There's already talk of a 2D Zelda that might make its way to the Switch, and I'm okay with that. For me, though, if I had to pick one, I would like to see another Kid Icarus, or at least another attempt at it, and see whether or not that would work.
Oh yeah,
because we got Uprising on 3DS, and everybody that I talked to hated it.
I liked it, but the controls were a little bit iffy on it. Yeah.
Yeah. Another one that I would like to see is, and I don't know how you would swing this, because again, Square Enix doesn't really do a whole lot with them, but I would like to see like an actual spiritual, or not a spiritual sequel, but an actual sequel to Mario RPG. I know, never happening, but if we're saying in a guy can hope territory, then that's what I want.
That's fine. I mean, Advance Wars has been dead since like the DS, so I mean, I don't blame you.
But the other ones are basically like third-party stuff, and frankly, I don't know if I want third parties resurrecting franchises or inventing new franchises for the Switch. Because like one of the things that got brought up last week's podcast is people want to see Mega Man back. I don't know if I want to see Mega Man back from Capcom.
I think honestly at this point we need to let Mega Man die, as well as Keiji Inafune's career. Listen.
Well, this is actually disappointing to me because like I don't hate Recore, but there's already talk of Recore too.
God,
and whether or not he's gonna get it, and I don't know.
It's one of those things where like Mighty No. 9 proved to me the one thing I knew, and nobody else seemed to know, which is that Inafune himself doesn't know anything. He just had a really good team working on Mega Man, and the fact that he took the credit and then used that credit to give us the pile of crap that was Mighty No. 9. Like, that's the thing that kills me, right? Because, like, what's his name? Igarashi, the guy that's doing,
Koji Igarashi.
Yeah. With him, I'm also a little but considering, like, the little bit of gameplay that we've seen. But I'm still cautious because Mighty No. 9. But, like, actually, that was a very bad point of comparison for what I'm trying to say. Yooka-Laylee.
Yes.
Yooka-Laylee didn't have a director announce the...
No, it had a team announce.
Well, here's the thing, though, because, I mean, you can still have a team. but like you can have like a director and an art director and like a music guy, and that doesn't guarantee anything.
Nope.
But they had a team of actual coders and engineers and people that worked on the franchise, and like actually were the people responsible for the look and feel of it, right? Like that's what gives me confidence.
Yeah.
So I don't care that it's like if Grant Kirkhope himself would have been like, we're working on Yooka-Laylee, to me that would have been pointless because Grant Kirkhope did the music. That doesn't mean it's gonna be a good game.
Yeah, no.
Right? But like the fact that it's him and a bunch of other people from
Rare at that era.
Yeah.
That's what gets people excited.
Yeah. And so like when it's people like Igarashi and like Keiji Inafune that are like, we're making this game, it's like, that's fine. You might be a good director, you might not be, but like point of the matter is you don't know how to actually code, as far as I know.